the most beloved to Allah, our role model, final messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, says in a hadith, whoever is concerned about the year after, Allah will place richness in his heart, Allah will bring his affairs together, and the world will inevitably come to him, or the world will come to him whether he likes it or not. Whoever is concerned about this world, Allah will place poverty before his eyes, Allah will disorder his affairs, and he'll receive nothing of this world except for what is decreed for him. That verse, or that hadith is in Sunan at-Tirmidhi. My name is Muhammad. I completed my memorization of the Quran at age 12. During high school, I got average grades, to some even below average. And after completing high school, I got rejected by every college and university that I applied to. Deciding to turn that all around at 19, I graduated cum laude from an Islamic institution in Cape Town, South Africa, after studying Islamic studies full-time for 1 year. And as of early 2025, I am a computer science major at the University of Cape Town. Subhanallah, we are now at this kind of middle point of Ramadan where things can become a bit tricky, just sort of on a psychological level, because I think that initial buzz of the Ramadan has maybe died down. We've, become accustomed to, I guess, just the routine of the day to day. Subhanallah, waking up for suhoor. Well, I don't know if this is necessarily a practice amongst everybody, but subhanallah, waking up for suhoor and, breaking our fast at Maghrib, and subhanallah, inshallah, hopefully the brothers and sisters are attending Taraweeh during the evening as well. And subhanallah, I just think it's become routine more than anything. And there tends to become a bit of a spiritual disconnect around this time, right? Because, like I just said, that initial buzz has passed, but we're also not yet towards the end where it's like, let's make the most of the last few days of Ramadan, you see. But subhanallah, I guess the reminder is just that, in terms of this video, to stay focused, not to forget the blessings and the virtues that this month has to offer. Subhanallah, to say that the blessings and the rewards is any less, day 1 compared to day 15 compared to day 29. Subhanallah, Allah's mercy is, abundant in this month. Rewards are abundant in this month. What there is on offer, subhanallah, can never be looked down on. And subhanallah, I just wanted that to kind of be the message. And also, I guess something important as well is, without trying to say look ahead in a sense of don't look past the importance of the sort of second half of Ramadan. It's more case of, when I say look ahead, it's just a reminder to, subhanallah, remember that Ramadan was never intended so that you become a Muslim in Ramadan and then outside of Ramadan then you go back to old sinful ways. Subhanallah, Ramadan is sort of, if anything, meant to almost act as a catalyst to you growing and improving your spiritual state, improving your relationship with Allah, letting go of bad habits that you've been struggling with. Ramadan's that perfect opportunity to, nurture those things. But I think it's important to also, subhanallah, stay focused and be present in the month, but also just, subhanAllah, when you are engaging in these acts of ibadah, just question, what are some of these things that you could do post Ramadan as well? Just subhanAllah, maybe not even to the same extent, because maybe, subhanAllah, for example, some of us are really pushing to open up the Quran every night, or every day, I should say, right? It's really a struggle, but subhanAllah, we are doing it with a pure, strong intention to please Allah, so we're doing it anyway. But ask yourself, subhanAllah, is this a practice that maybe you could do outside of Ramadan as well, even if it's not every day? Maybe 2-3 times a week? You think it's possible? Subhanallah, what about once a week? Because subhanallah, as much as you might be doing certain things now on a daily basis, and then you think, and then you look, post Ramadan and think, what is once a week? Well, subhanallah, hold on a second, because if you think about before Ramadan, you weren't doing it at all, were you? You weren't opening up that Quran at all. You weren't listening to the Quran at all. You weren't watching Islamic videos at all. You were not, whatever the act of ibadah may be, you were not doing it at all before Ramadan. So don't make it seem small when you're looking past Ramadan and going, what if I did this once a week? SubhanAllah, and with the intention of kind of carrying the sort of your spiritual growth outside of Ramadan, and not having Ramadan be one of those situations where, and I don't know if you guys have heard the term Ramadan Muslims, right? Where you're only, subhanAllah, the women, our women folk, sisters, mothers, aunts, cousins, only cover up in the Ramadan. SubhanAllah. For the guys, subhanAllah, you want to stop smoking in the Ramadan, you want to stop listening to the music in the Ramadan. But anyway, without getting too much into specifics, inshallah, just wanted this reminder to stay focused, subhanAllah. The rewards are still abundant. Make the most of it. Push, inshallah. And also take some time to also think what are some of the acts that you can take post Ramadan and continue doing, inshallah, so that your sort of your relationship with Allah only grows, it only improves. And subhanallah, to end off, just imagine what your spiritual state could look like in the next Ramadan, inshallah, that we reach it, that you can grow starting now, improve throughout the year, and next Ramadan, where could you be on a spiritual level, and what could that look like? So inshallah, Allah guide, protect and assist us all, inshallah.